It was the Lord himself that taught me the deliverance ministry, how to cast out devils, how to identify what kind of devil is this. There was no Bible school to teach it. But I can teach it now because I was taught by the best teacher. And the reason why he taught me was because he trusted that I would teach all others. So I now understood what he meant when he said, you will lecture. I went to London, preached for 3 days. That was when God was trying to bring me from the wilderness. I was in the wilderness for 14 years. When he wanted to bring me out of the wilderness because there was a new assignment he wanted me to pursue, he took me to London. I ministered in London and my voice went worldwide. When I got back from London, it was 2 weeks to my promotion to be a manager in the oil industry. My colleagues know that in terms of cerebral power, if we sit down to write an examination, well, I don't have a weakness in that area. It was 2 weeks to the examination when Jesus said, resign. People felt all the demons I casted out in crusades are the ones that manipulated me. Do you have enough courage to stand alone when you are sure that it's Jesus that is sending you? Do you have enough courage not to care about what people say about you, whether they hail you or they send a disclaimer about you? Because you understand the navigation instrument and you know that what you are walking on is a path and it's meant for one man only. So there's no way your neighbor can understand how your path is. It was on that path that I found this woman. And he said, okay, this one, from now henceforth, you will need this one to walk with you on the path. Do you realize that God builds everything you will need for that journey on the path? Please help me tell your neighbor, stay on the path. When I resigned my appointment from the oil industry, my manager refused to sign that I be released. He refused. He said, no, you're not. Hey, go. I said, you see, what it means is that if you let me stay on the job, I will not be in the office. As tough as that man is, he wanted to make an arrangement of how he can retain me and I'll not be in the office, but I'll be doing the job. As it's very tough. If he comes to your station and finds it empty, oh. But for my case, he was willing to make an exemption. But I told him, the Lord God Almighty, he has spoken. Now, when I resigned, I came back home. Me and my wife, we have a helps ministry, so we get people to stay with us, we raise people, send some to school, do this, that. So I don't know how many sets have passed through the house now. I think we're on the 14th set. Not 14 people, 14th set. If you visit my house, you'll be disappointed because you just see people. So I went to Jesus and I said to Jesus, you know, you said I should resign and you did not ask these people to leave. So how will I feed these people? How will I take their bills? How will their medical bills, their educational bills, you know what he told me? Teach the Bible. Your prosperity is on the path. Teach the Bible. It's on the path. Philip, how many trips have we made this year? This, where we were in May, we've made over 50 trips. We're in May. So I live airborne. Why? Because of teach the Bible. In the US, we almost had a stampede after almost had a stampede. So the way I did it was I now pleaded with them. I said, okay, can we go to the next church there? Then I will see you people. By the time I got to that church, the church was full. So how will you see them one by one? That's when we now started deliverance, mass for like 2 hours. I had preached on my feet for 6 hours. I had to do 2 additional hours because the need was much. Teach the Bible. What it will tell you will not be smart, but attempt to obey it, and you will notice that in obedience lies
subscribe to my channel and also press this bell icon.